September 11th, 2001. This was the view from my classroom window as I watched with horror, tears falling from my eyes, confused. What's going on? Are they serious? Is this really the world we live in? They did what? They crashed planes into a building? Where's my mom? I want to go home. And this how close we were. The only thing that separated us from New York, the Hudson River. After 9/11, that both sides don't feel no type of way. After the war with Iraq, ISIS, Afghanistan, that everybody can just go their way now. It's been so many lives lost, bloodshed, that is nothing more. There's nothing more to think about. Nah, that's wrong. I lived with an Afghan or Pakistani, and I watch him closely, or I watch their family closely. People would say I'm racist. People would say that's racist. But then you see stories like this, and you can fully understand why that hatred still exists. So we can't just turn a blind eye and act like we don't see them. Nah, we gotta watch. If you are alive and old enough to comprehend what was going on during the 9/11 terrorist attacks, then you understand why this story is so shocking and newsworthy. Being close to New York and New Jersey, I was able to witness people running for their lives. Large, dark clouds of black smoke from when the planes hit the towers. The entire country in distress. And my own family scared to death that we would have to join the war or become victims of violent terrorist attacks. 19-year-old Abdullah Haji Zada, a native and citizen of Afghanistan and U.S. lawful permanent resident. People would say it's racist for our government to keep a close eye on these type of immigrants. But for reasons like this, I feel like the U.S. government should and has to. You never know their reason for coming to our country. You never know if their family was ever unalived by the U.S. government or a casualty of war. Just like street gangs or people from poverty-stricken neighborhoods. They want their get back. I feel like it's our job as citizens to listen to their conversations, hear what they got to say. If they always talking about the Americans and the government and, oh, my family died from this, and they're living here, that should be a red flag to us. That should be an automatic no. Listen, sometimes it's not our fault. We not the ones that was involved. We didn't tell the troops to go over there and do what they did to y'all families. But look what happened to us. It's just a tick for tack. Something happened to y'all, something happened to us. Something happened to y'all, something happened to us. So it's a never-ending cycle. But let's continue. Now, these guys, Zada and his co-defendant, Ahmad, were living in Moore, Oklahoma. Zada was sentenced for knowingly receiving and conspiring to receive firearms and ammunition to be used in a terrorist attack during the election of November 2024. They basically were getting 2 AK-47 style guns and 500 rounds of ammunition, and they was gonna do their thing. An FBI agent testified at the hearing, and he said that his co-defendant, Ahmad, used online messaging app Telegram to communicate with an account associated with ISIS that was directing his actions, and told him to swear his allegiance to the group, and he told them he would do whatever they told him to do. It's sad for multiple reasons. You see how he just sitting there playing with his kids, showing his kids something. That's what I do. That's what a lot of Americans do. We just trying to be parents to our children, bro. Just like you. Just like you. So for you to be in our country plotting these terrorist attacks, it's not cool. It's not cool at all. Say the government invades our privacy. The government invades our privacy. But look, they stopped a terrorist attack from happening. What if they didn't invade our privacy? What if they just let us do anything, say anything on the phones, through these messaging apps, and these type of things go undetected? Do you know how many attacks will be happening, terrorist attacks? You know how many things will be going on? Do you know how many times where they tapped into Telegram and they stopped a pedophile from harming a child? Do y'all understand that the government is also protecting us? Do y'all get that? This is why I'm proud to be an American. Because at least I know, yeah, they may be invading our privacy. They may be listening to our phone calls. But at the same time, they protecting my kids when I ain't there. They protecting my nieces when I'm not around. They protecting my mom, my sisters, my brother. They protecting y'all. The people watching this video, y'all protected right now by the U.S. government. They got our backs. They got our backs. I'm not sure what happened in this young man's life to make him want to plan terrorist attacks against our country. What will make him want to team up with ISIS, a real terrorist group, the real enemy of the United States. They want our heads on a platter. They want to see us fall. They want to see America fall. And he's teaming up with them. Now, he swore allegiance to them, just like his co-defendant did. He admitted to guilt. He accepted the fact that after his prison sentence, he's going to be sent back to his country. That's where he deserves to be. I encourage any Afghan or any immigrant that feels like they hate America so much, please don't harm anyone. Just go back to your country. Don't plot any terrorist attack. Don't do none of that. Just dip. Just go. It'll be all right, bro. I don't wish harm on y'all. I hope y'all don't wish any harm on us. This man received 15 years. Only 15 years. He's 19. He'll get out by the time he's 30. Go back to his country. And hopefully he don't plan any terrorist attacks from over there. But if he does, I'm sure we're going to be well prepared. We're going to watch him with the eye of the tiger for the rest of his life. And this is the way it has to be. I know people might think it's unfair. Oh, the government, they watching. But look what they doing. They're preventing things like this from actually taking place. I don't want another 9/11. I don't want another Pentagon attack. I don't want to see it. I got PTSD from that. This young man, he probably scorned, he probably has deceased family members, all that. All that. I'm sorry for what happened to him, but he has to go. He gotta get sent back to his country. This the way it gotta be. Just imagine being a kid and they keep playing this video over and over and over again on the news. And you see a real airplane, multiple airplanes crashing into buildings, thousands of people losing their lives. How would you feel? Would you love the people that did it? Would it be easy to forgive them? Would you want to grow up and plan terrorist attacks against them? Would you join the army just to get your get back? What would you do? What would you do? So I say to you, brother, I'm sorry for what happened to your family, your ancestors, any animosity you have towards America. But this ain't the way. It's images like this that I will never forget. People jumping out of windows, falling to their deaths. But I would never sit around and form a terrorist group or plan a terrorist attack against someone else. It's just continuing the cycle. We gotta wake up. I want to give a big shout out to our military, man. A big shout out to the FBI and all law enforcement who stop things like this from happening. They working diligently every day to prevent things like this from happening. I want y'all to stay prayed up because only thing that can stop this is God. The only thing that can intervene between this is God. There's always somebody out there that's hurt from their family member that's gone, that was never coming back. But hurting somebody else's family is not the way. Y'all hit the like button for me. I see y'all on the next one. It's June 5th.